Hello, everyone. This is my first time going live, so please bear with me. I will try to connect with you if you're making comments. I did not announce this. This is just a spur of the moment thing because I'm monitoring this particular project. So I will just kind of set things up a little so that you can go back later, I guess, and look at the video once it's posted. It really was saying something about it was going to hold the video uh, as if it wasn't enough subscribers to post it live. So I'm not really sure what they were talking about, but I wanted to go ahead and give this a try now, um, and then see how it works. So hopefully, I know it wasn't announced. I had never planned on doing this because I don't know much about it, but we'll see how it goes, and hopefully it will let all of the subscribers know that I am live. I'll cover this, and of course, I will try and cover some questions if we have some people in attendance. So, I want to first thank you for subscribing to the channel, and thank you for being patient with me on my long hiatus, and hopefully, everything will move forward from here. I would like to do like questions and answers. If you guys have some types of questions, you can just leave them in the comments section. But it had been difficult for me to um, pull those questions up. Sometimes I'm able to pull your comments up and I'm not able to answer directly to it. I can't figure out what's going on. I try to answer directly to it and then I go back, I can't find it. So this is part of, I know I did another video about monitoring your projects. Any type of project that you're working on, it is extremely important. If you are able to monitor it, do so, because you can kind of catch stuff as it's happening, so to speak, live instead of after everything is said and done. So this is a different project, and now I set this up in a different area excuse me, that I don't normally set these particular projects up in. I don't know if that has something to do with it or not, but I will be moving them to another space where I normally put, when I do projects for other people, I do it in a certain area. And so I'll tell you safety first. Anytime you're doing a candle or something, it's suggested that you don't leave it unattended. But there are times that we have to do other things. You cannot watch a 7-day, 10-day, 12-day candle day and night. And so the precautions I tell you to use with that is to place it on a surface that is fireproof. I love to use the tiles, the floor tiles, the tiles that you use in the bathroom, that they actually construction used to make the flooring and the backsplashes, stuff like that. Use one of those tiles or use a container that is fireproof or heat proof. I love to use trays out of old microwaves. So if you go to like a secondhand store or a yard sale, it's the best. You go to a yard sale, they're selling old microwaves. You don't need the microwave. You just buy the microwave for the tray that's inside of it. Or if someone's throwing one out, grab the tray. Those are great. They are, as you know, heat proof, and you can use those to set your candles on. All right, so let me go ahead and get into it. This is a project that I'm doing for someone. I got a call. They were having some weird, strange things going on. So we discussed some things and I started doing this. Now, look, this is the first candle. It's going to take, I know it's going to take approximately 3 candles for her situation, but the candle was burning clear. All of this was clear. And then when it got down, it started sitting up. And it sit really, you see that. So, and this is a return to sender. It's more than one. So I left the label on for this one. Um, and so that I knew, as soon as it started sitting up, I knew it was going to require another candle. So what I did was I burned a tea light candle and I discarded that. I went ahead and started this next candle. I prepped 3 candles at one time. And so this is the second candle. And I did label the candles. I numbered the candles 1, 2, and 3. This one started sitting up yesterday, which is the second day it's burning. So you can see it's down here. It's a little under halfway, and it started sitting up. So I lit the tea light candle. I've never had this happen before. This candle went out, so I relit it. And now it has this weird, you see that, right? So, of course, if this candle soots up, the only way you know it is if you're watching it burn and you can see the soot coming from it. However, this in here leads me to believe that was soot, that the candle was sitting up. And I lit this one when I lit that one, because that one went out. I went ahead and lit that again, but I lit this one and had them side by side, about this far apart, burning. This one went out, and this one continued to burn. Well, it burned down, and that was the result. I don't like what I see, and I don't like what's happening. So instead of using I have a white utility candle. Instead of using a white utility candle, I decided to use one of these black candles. So the black candles that I've been getting lately from the stores around here are not solid black. They're like a gray or blue-gray color. So I have this one. And I'm going to put this in. This was a candle that I grabbed from the store, but I kept this container so that I can use it because it's fireproof and it's great for a small project. Perfect for this size candle. So I just wanted to let you see what I'm doing here is I put on here to clear, I not even say to, I just put clear. I'm making a statement, a matter-of-fact statement. Clear blocks. And I didn't get the stylus because of what I saw. I wasn't too happy with it. I'm going to use, yes, a seam ripper. Blocks and atmosphere. You want to write directly on the candle if possible. Some people say, well, it will burn and melt as it goes down. Yes, that will be fine. It's the intent and the energy that you put in and on these projects. Atmosphere. Now. And as I'm writing, I'm going to go back up here over where I put clear. I want to put completely. This is what I normally say, write your things down before you put them on your projects. And I'm using all capital letters. Yes, I'm shouting. This writes directly. I love it when it writes directly on the candle. That's done. And what I'm going to do is place a small amount of aluminum foil in there. Only to make removing the wax easier. Because it will, the wax is going to run down. And that will be perfectly fine. I'm going to cuff it over the edges. I just, I would like to, I'm hoping to show you, finger in there, made a hole. I'm just looking to show you that we can move everyday things, use everyday things for this. What was used years ago, some of the things are hard to get. Difficult. People act like they don't know what you're talking about when you ask them for certain stuff. And most of the shops now are called botanical shops, not curio shops. So, and there's different people. There's a lot of Hispanic people that are doing the botanical shops, and they call things slightly different than what we call them, which is fine as long as we can come to the understanding of what we're really looking for, and then we just go from there. Culture differences sometimes keep you from getting things, but I do know there are quite a few things that you're not able to get that we were able to get years ago. All right, so there it is. Simple as that. That's ready to go. And I'm going to place my intentions on this candle here, and I'll let you hear them. Allow this, and the person is in my mind, so I'm not going to say her name out loud, but that is who I am intending this to go for. Allow the uh, benevolent angelic beings to come forward as this candle burns on her behalf. Completely clear away all blocks that are in her path, that are in her life, that may be hindering her. Remove them completely and completely clear her atmosphere, that she's able to move freely as she comes and goes and as she is in her living environment. Thank you so much for your assistance. So your intent is what drives this, and I'm going to get something to light it with. I don't know what I thought I was going to do as far as lighting this candle. Let me use this. I have a torch here, sorry. Because I need it to melt on off. And sometimes when I use the lighter, it just barely melts that. So that is set. I didn't add any oils to it or anything. I'm just going to leave it just as it is. And I'm going to go ahead and light it. Thank you so much for your assistance. Your assistance in this matter is greatly appreciated. And there we have it. Now this is going to be placed. I'm going to place this here in front. I want it in front of the candle. This candle is doing the work, but this candle is going to act sort of like a road opener to go clear out the atmosphere where she lives at, especially. And when she comes and goes as she's doing her daily routine, also any other hindrances that may be blocking her. So that's the purpose of placing, usually I place a white candle in front, but since these tea light candles are going out, there's something that is really strongly blocking what she's got going on. So I want to nip that, and I'm using a black candle for that purpose. So this is a return to sender candle that I processed for her. And this one I did slightly different than I did the one with the video. This one has, I put powdered cayenne pepper in there because it's finely ground. And I also put some red pepper in there because of the situation that she said. I ended up adding what I did for the other young lady, and she's having great success with that. Those sticker burrows or sandy spurls that you normally catch on you when you're in the yard. I used those for the last young lady, and they have been giving her some great results. So I went ahead and used those in here, but I also used snake skin, and this one was from cottonmouth snake. I couldn't find the rattlesnake, so we're using the cottonmouth snake, and we're going to see what that does. I also added, for this particular person, I added a little John the Conqueror oil within there. The other young lady, I think I added some rue with hers. So we're going to see how this works, and if I need to adjust this, I may go ahead and add the rue to this like I did the other young ladies. But like I said, she was having such great success. That was I think like the first time I used those sticker burls within a project. And she said the results are outstanding. She's really having a lot better environment at work. And so we're going to, if it works, we're going to keep trying it. So this is for someone else. The other young lady had the soot on her candle too. And then as we burned the next candle, it cleared up. So we're going to see what that does. But We're going to use this black candle here. The other young lady started out, I think, with the black candles. She used a red candle to substitute, and then we went back to the black candle. But this is a return to sender, and I normally use red for that. The other young lady was just removing blockages, so we used the black candle for her. And because she couldn't get another black candle, I had her go ahead and use the red candle. But she's had much better results with the black candle, so we went back with the black candles. Hopefully, Halloween will bring the black candles in abundance, and we will be greatly appreciative of any store that carries them and actually carry them in the right color, because this bluish gray color leans towards almost a lavender color, which is not good for our projects, certain projects. When you need a black candle, some projects require the black color and they won't work well without it. So, okay, that's it. Again, it's important to monitor as you go. Otherwise, you'll finish the project and have to keep doing the project. This way, I can use the road opener, and I'm using the black one now because the white one showed up like that. So I'm going to use the black one as a road opener, clear the way for this candle here. And then this one should go out probably, it may last until tomorrow, and then I have the another candle that's waiting to be lit to go in here. So I'm going to go place those in the on the protective area. Remember, I did say that, but I didn't finish it. Your protective area, other than a tile, if you can put it in a sink or in a bathtub, that would be perfect, away from a shower curtain, of course, or a shower stall, because that's all tile. Or if you have a fireplace, you can place it in a fireplace, because those are fireproof areas and you don't have to worry about something getting in there and causing a fire. We're working on these projects to help you, and we don't want to cause a more serious problem like fire damage to your home. So keep safety in mind every time you're doing this. And of course, when these candles get all the way down to the bottom, sometimes when they're burning, they could actually crack. Especially when they get low like this, about this level, they can actually crack this glass, even though it's fireproof, and spill over. So if you have it on a tile or some fireproof thing, it'll spill over and it won't be a problem. All right, so thank you so much. Those that were able to join, I hope you enjoyed the video, and those that were not able to, hopefully you'll be able to glean something from this. And the next live, I'll try to make sure I schedule it and announce it so that people are able to come on it. So thanks so much. I hope this helps you and show you the importance, really the importance of monitoring your projects, because you want them to be successful in the shortest period of time possible. All right, thanks so much. And of course, I must say, I don't know how to stop the video.